Thank you for coming to my presentation. I am Tan Chong, major in English language and literature. Today, I'm going to talk about the death penalty. Can any killing be truly be justified? This question is the main reason for the controversial debate about the death penalty. Proponents claim that the death penalty provides the justice and acts as a deterrent to further crime. Um, on the other hand, opponents assert that this is an unethical system that threatens the human dignity. And my argument takes the latter position and strongly argues that there is no death can truly be justified under any other circumstances. Thus, I'll present three main reasons to support why this system should be abolished. The first involves the death penalty's ineffectiveness in refraining crimes, and the second is its potential for abuse to force obedience, and the third is its invasion of the human rights. First, let's address the common argument in favor of the death penalty. Some people claim that the death penalty should not be abolished because it has a refraining effect on the crimes. However, this reasoning is wrong, as a lot of studies have found that there is no evidence of a direct impact on crime deterrence. For example, the research by Hermanson in 2009 analyzed the weekly murder rates in Texas cities before and after executions. This analysis shows that there was no meaningful deterrent effect on homicide rates. Also, let's take a look at this graph. This demonstrates the murder rates in non-death penalty murder rates in death penalty and non-death penalty states in America. As you can see, this shows the murder rates in non-capital punishment states has remained consistently lower than the rate in states with this system. These two studies highlight the fact that the death penalty has little to do with crime prevention. I have talked about how there is no valid justification for the continuance of such an inhuman practice. Now, I will move on to the next point. Second, the death penalty often serves as an authoritarian mechanism rather than the means of justice. Supporters argue that this system is an essential punishment to heinous crimes such as murder. However, the reality is this system is used as an authoritarian mechanism to merely intimidate their citizens. Please look at this table to illustrate further. According to the Harm Reduction International, at least 132 people were executed for drug-related crimes. In addition, 237 death sentences for drug crimes were reported in at least 16 countries. These statistics highlight how governments abuse the death penalty as a tool for the intimidation and control. Let's now examine the next point related to the violations of human rights. Lastly, the death penalty infringes on the most fundamental human right. No one shall be arbitrarily deprived of his life. This is stated in the Article 6 of the International Covenant on Civil and Political Rights. From this article, what can we understand? This shows that every human has the inherent right to life. In other words, even for those who commit the crimes, their rights as human beings must be respected. So far, I have presented that there is no justification can be made for the taking of one's life under any circumstances. That wraps up my arguments that the death penalty must be officially removed. We now come to the end of the presentation. In conclusion, the death penalty is an unjustifiable killing that must be abolished. We've seen that it is not effective in deterring crime and can be abused as a tyrannical tool for governments. Furthermore, it undermines the human dignity by violating the human rights to life. Um, these aspects show the death penalty destroys our lives. When an innocent person becomes the victim of an irreversible act um, like this death penalty, the gravity of the wrong is unspeakable. Some argues that it is inevitable for social order or justice. However, it is insufficient to justify taking up one's life. For these reasons, society should abrogate capital punishment and move towards adopting more human and effective ways to punish. Thank you for listening, and I hope this presentation to reflect on the need to abolish the death penalty. Thank you.